Anywho, let's get into it, man. This is crazy, bro. Like, I ain't played through Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green in so long. Yo, Thunder, what's good, homie? Damn, this is crazy. You see this shit on my screen right now. I'm not gonna lie. Grass starters are really above an 8 out of 10, but I realize I don't have many rank lower than a 4 either. Got you. Yo, I have not played through this shit in like 15 years, if not more. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Oh yeah, the nostalgia go crazy, I ain't gonna lie. I low-key wonder if I should... I didn't really think about it until just now, but I don't have like a layout for this or anything like that. And like, I feel like there's not a perfect place to put my camera. I guess I could go over here for now. I could go back back over here for the moment. And this could be fine, but I don't know. Don't be shocked if I come back next time with a layout. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? I do pick the girls sometimes, but I think we'll go with the guy this time around. We'll just go by Lotus. Right, so your name is Lotus, correct? This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? What do we want to name the rival, actually? Matter of fact, somebody gives a sub, they can pick the name for him. We name it Pokemon subs and time them out every time they faint. Yeah, if y'all want, you can give subs to name whatever Pokemon I catch. I gave y'all a moment if anybody wants to name our rival. You can name it after yourself if you want. And if not, I'll just pick something. I'll give it a moment though. You on a hardcore Nuzlocke? Nah, probably just a regular playthrough. Yo, Thunder with the gift sub. Damn, Shade, sorry. Thunder beat you to it by a split second. Thunder, you want to know something funny? I've never told you this, but I have named my rival after you a couple times in Pokemon games. So this is business as usual for me. But you know what, Shade? I got you, bro. We'll name one of the Pokemon after you. That's right, I remember now. His name is Thunder. Lotus, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! I'm not sure what my team is going to be. I know I'm picking Squirtle, but wow, this... Am I easily impressed or does this look a lot better than I expected? I think I'm easily impressed. You also got to keep in mind, y'all. Okay, I've never played ROM hacks and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure there are like high quality ROM hacks and stuff of I know Fire Red and Leaf Green get used a lot as the base for stuff, but like my only comparison is like playing these originally like on my Game Boy. You know what I mean? I've never even like emulated Fire Red or Leaf Green. I've emulated other games, but this one in particular, like I have not played through Leaf Green since I was a kid. Like I still have my cartridge, which y'all have seen because I've flashed multiple times, but I haven't played this in a very, very long time. It's smooth too. Am I bugging? Is this in 60 FPS? Right. All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Also, can I let's see. Text speed. Oh wait. Fast battle season. Kind of like that. Ooh, that old school joint. Let's go with 6 though. I'm kind of rocking with the yellow. Yeah, I don't know if I'm tripping or what, but it looked real smooth. Yo, Wandering Lotus, thank you for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. This joint do look crispy. Did I miss Pokemon Presents? You did. It's alright though, because now you're here for the real Pokemon Presents. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Oh, the Pokemon trainer, I'm collecting all these badges. Wait, what badges? Oh, like sub badges? Or the gift sub badges? Is that right? Oh, look. Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Hello, everybody. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Alright. Yo, Tunda! What, it's only Lotus? Gramps isn't around. Alright, bitch boy. Guess I'll just go for a stroll. Hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. That's me, chat, I'm bitch boy. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Thunder, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come, just wait. Here, Lotus, there are 3 Pokemon here. Aha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one, go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair, what about me? Be patient, Thunder, you can have one too. I see, Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. So, Lotus, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur? I don't know, let me think it over. Squirtle's your choice. It's one worth raising. So, Lotus, you decided on the water Pokemon Squirtle? Perhaps. Ah, Charmander's your choice. You should raise it patiently. So, Lotus, you're claiming the fire Pokemon Charmander? Anyway, I'm picking the best of the 3. That is, in fact, Squirtle. Does anyone want to name the Squirtle? You playing it on the Switch? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Letting a random pick before your grandson is crazy. Hey, I'm not a random. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. You want to give a nickname to this Squirtle? Shade, do you want to be the Squirtle, actually? Since you already gifted a sub. That is regularly subbed. That's true, but also, like, I mean, that also just works. I said gift, but it really was just, if you're not already subbed, then just subbing for yourself is fine. If you want to be the Squirtle, you can be, but if not, yeah, I mean. Are there any specific change from the visuals, like a stretch pixels? I haven't played these games in so long, I couldn't really tell you any changes that they made, if anything at all. Big man Blastoise, big man Blastoise. I'll be Squirtle, bet. You want it spelled like this with the V? Alright, bet. I'll take this one then. Then receive the Bulbasaur from Professor Oak. You gotta name some written in Pond too, though. I do that a lot. Yo, Drizzy, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. If y'all, by the way, if y'all are gifting subs for Pokemon names, hold until, I mean, if you want to give subs for any reason, you know, I'm saying, be by guess. But if it's specifically because you want a Pokemon named after you or something like that, wait till I catch it. You know what I'm saying? If you catch one, I call dibs on a Ghastly. If I may, I might fuck around. The only thing is, I'm not really sure in terms of like a Ghastly or like some of the Pokemon where you got to do trade evos, because I don't plan on buying both versions. However, if I commit to this playthrough and if it's going well and, you know, niggas is subbing and shit like that, I might buy Fire Red on my Switch 1 so I can trade with myself. But we'll see. Now, take it easy, Squire. Thank you for stopping by. My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours. Yeah, I bet. While a Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. Wait, Lotus, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Lotus, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? Yeah, it's my first time. Go ahead, tell me, Pops. Pokemon battles when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. Bink. Bink. I win! Let's go, Shade. Your dad's sitting you down on your 21st birthday so you can drink your first beer with you. Never had one of these before, have you, son? Nigga been drinking since he was 13, by the way. I missed 4 tackles straight versus the rival. Hey, stay indoors, bro. It's not your day today. Don't go nowhere. It is not your day. Player defeated rival Thunder. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen up. Lotus, Gramps, smell you later. Raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow. Missing 4 straight tackles is crazy. I didn't even know it was possible. Doesn't tackle have 100% accuracy? Is that even possible for real? Did he just come in here and lie? 90? That's funny. Why would tackle not have 100 accuracy? That's funny. Curse one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You missed 4 tackles. You might gotta reset. Like you missed 4 tackles against the rival battle. Like you gotta start the whole playthrough over, like out the gate before you even get going, because that's just a bad omen. That's just bad juju. I wouldn't even want on my playthrough, bro. Missing 4 tackles is crazy. I fuck with Pidgey. Yeah, I think Pidgey is probably my favorite regional bird as well. There's some really cool ones though, like Corviknight, I think is really dope. I'm a big Noctowl fan. I know a lot of people aren't, but let me get that potion, playboy. Yeah, Starly, Staraptor, Staravia. I usually like the regional birds. There's probably more that I do like than don't. Starly's a goat. Gen 4 Sinnoh's a goat. I really can't do no wrong. Gen 4 is the best because you get Gen 4 plus the Gen 2 remakes. So, see those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Dog like me gonna walk through the grass. I want all the wild encounters. I need all the smoke. Hey, this is back in them days where you don't have EXP all either. So like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta train up one at a time. Well, I mean, you get EXP share, but you gotta grind the old fashioned way. I don't think it works in this game, right? But I remember back in like the original Gen 1 games, if you gave your Pokemon up front the EXP share, they got like double experience. I'm pretty sure that worked in Pokemon Yellow. I don't think it works in these. But if you gave your leader Pokemon the EXP share, they would get double experience. But you know what I didn't check? Not that it matters that much, but I didn't check the nature of my starter. I never really cared too much about stuff like that because I don't play competitively or anything like that. And I probably won't ever transfer these like Pokemon home and use them like in another game and shit like that. But just out of curiosity, what we working with? Can you see that? Oh, Jolly Nature. I don't know the natures off the top of my head. And back in the day, I don't think these games told you like what they do. Increases speed and decreases special attack. Whatever. Not really what you want for a Blastoise, but change the text speed. I already did. I made it fast. It is definitely a nature. No attack split in this game. There's no physical special split, if I remember correct, right? Think you'll encounter a shiny in this playthrough? You know, I never encountered a shiny in my whole life outside of Red Gyarados until I was an adult. I ran into it was so lame. I ran into a shiny Graveler in my Pokemon Diamond playthrough, which was the second ever organic shiny I ever saw. The first one was actually in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, where I got a shiny Meryl. Just randomly, as I was walking through the world, I caught a shiny Meryl. That was really cool. That was my first ever just like full odds organic shiny Pokemon. I high-key wish I could turn natures off for regular story playthroughs. You know what? Same, honestly. I guess like it doesn't really matter that much, but if I had the option, I'd probably do it. My brother's first ever full out shiny was Kyogre and Sapphire. That's crazy. Got a green Onyx. They could have kept that for real. I got that Graveler and I was like, man, I'm gonna catch it because it's a shiny, so why wouldn't I? But like, they really could have kept that. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like to heal your Pokemon back to perfect health? Yes, I would. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. Pokemon Centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. They make all Pokemon completely healthy. I think my first shiny was an Alpha Sapphire, but I couldn't for the life of me remember what it was. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon, Caterpie and Weedle? Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. Hey, you came from Palatown? How'd you know? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Look, receive Oak's parcel from the Pokemon Mart clerk. Put the Oak's parcel in the key items pocket. Gotta buy some potions. You never know when your Pokemon will need some quick healing. I need actual healing. This job does good business in antidotes, I've heard. Go shade. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Rattata speed fell. Is this on Switch? Yes, it is. Have we not seen a Pidgey yet? No, we haven't actually. It's just been all Rattata. Right though, because I ain't got Pokeballs yet anyway. I love putting Surf on my water starters because I only ever run physical water types. Surf is a genuinely good move that's well worth, you know, putting on your water starter. I always have like this reluctance to do it though, because like it just feels nasty, like putting HMs on my starter. Like I just don't like it, you know what I mean? I might do it in this playthrough though. Oh Lotus, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, obviously I grew up with a lot of these games, so there's certain things that I don't really mind. Like HMs, I just got used to it, you know what I mean? Having to train your Pokemon like 1 or 2 at a time. But a lot of the quality of life stuff they've added to Pokemon over the years, like EXP all and catching Pokemon, giving you experience, and you know, not really needing like HMs and stuff like that. I ain't mad at it. I ain't gonna lie. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk, there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records the data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Lotus and Thunder, take these with you. Lotus received the Pokedex from Professor Oak. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Lotus put the Pokeballs in the Pokeball's pocket. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Lotus, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. And she gonna give it to me anyway, because you know what? Your sister choosing! Don't bother coming around to my place after this. I got some bad news for you, playboy. You don't even know what type of time you go down when you not around the cribbo. I be sliding. Hey, shout outie. Thunder, look away. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Lotus received the town map from Daisy. Lotus put the town map in the key item's pocket. Thanks, Daisy. Alright, let's find us a Pidgey. Go ahead and get a Pidgey on the team for the one time. Daisy was always for the streets. Yeah, we been though. Alright, don't die. Thanks. Picking Squirtle also means that Raikou is the legendary dog that we get. And I'll try to catch it eventually. A common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Alright, anybody want to be Pidgey? Did you see the new mainline game for Pokemon Wind and Waves trailer? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. What's good, Swag Hermit? Yo, sir, thank you for the gift sub, homie. Appreciate it. What do you want to name the Pidgey? Want him? Go ahead, pick a name. You can name it. You can name these Pokemon anything, by the way. It could be after yourself or just whatever name you want. Yo, Hendo, what's good? You know, motherfucking Jesus for real? Feels a little crazy, not gonna lie, but you know, that's what you paid for. But why? But why though? Can I ask why though? I gotta work. I want to play so bad. You know. Hold on. How do I do a space? There we go. There you go. My grandma wanted to name a mom when I started, and she chose Jesus. Got you. Okay. And just continued it ever since. Gotcha. All right, let's go with it. It's a woman though. Does that matter? I ask only because I don't know, you know, how you feel in terms of your spirituality and religion and stuff. So I don't want, like, no offense drawn or whatever. I don't know if you care about something like that or not. Me personally, I don't care. All right, for sure. We leaf green. We are in fact leaf green. I don't really care that much about like fire red versus leaf green. It's just that when I was a kid, you know, I got the game as a gift. I have a little brother. He got fire red. I got leaf green. I didn't get to choose. Like, that's just what I got. So I bought leaf green just because it's the one I had when I was a kid. Although that being said, given the choice between like the exclusives, I think leaf green has more Pokemon that I like. But I really want Arcanine. I'm not gonna lie. Arcanine is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, and he's fire red exclusive. And I'm very tempted to like buy that as well and trade with myself so I can have an Arcanine or a Growlithe, I guess, but we'll see. Pidgey was fine to name the son of God after, but we are drawing the land at girl Pidgey. Well, yes. They said God is woman. They ain't say nothing about Jesus Christ being female. Scizor and Arcanine, only reason I got it for. Yeah, Scyther is also fire red exclusive, right? I think, are Nidoqueen and Nidoking also version exclusives? I think Sandshrew as well. I think Sandshrew's in leaf green. I really like Sandslash. I don't know if I'm going to use one in this playthrough, but did we just start? Pretty much. Let's check the nature of this Pidgey real quick. Quirky nature. What does quirky do? Those of you who have like Pokemon natures memorized, well, I mean, I guess if you're like a diehard Pokemon fan, that's not that crazy. Quirky nature gives you no effect. You know, that's fine. I'm never mad at a neutral nature. That's usually pretty fine by me. Ayton only had 2 points. We're not gonna talk about DeAndre Ayton's performance last night, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The Lakers have been horrible to watch. Like, we had a great start. Austin Reeves was hooping out of control. Luka was spazzing, going crazy. Luka is Luka Doncic, okay? He's obviously one of the best players in the entire league. He's even an MVP candidate. He's exceptional, especially offensively, right? But like, he does so many things that frustrate the hell out of me when I watch him play, and the rest of the team just leaves a lot to be desired. The Lakers have not been very fun to watch for the last few months. Like, the first month or two of the season was cool, but it's been rough. And watching Luka has been rough. Like, despite how good he has been in some ways, he's been equally as bad to watch in others. Like, obviously defensively, he also looks worse. Like, he looks out of shape compared to how he did to start the season. His shot selection bothers me a lot. He obviously don't play defense. It's, you know, Braun is showing his age. AR been hooping still. But it's been rough, man. If we could combine Jackson Hayes with DeAndre Ayton, combine Rui Hachimura with Jarrett Vanderbilt, or Marcus Smart, and then combine like Jake LaRavia and Marcus Smart or whatever, you know, then we'd have a squad for real. Brawn for all running out. Brawn for all is hilarious. You know, AR hit a huge 3 to tie the game up that could have potentially sent us to overtime, but then Royce O'Neal gamed us, so. Yo, good guy falling. What's good, man? All right, let's train up a little bit. Let's try to get Pidgey to like level 5. Just got my copy of Fire Red, about to play through it as well. Hell yeah. Hope you enjoy it, man. Also, I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm also debating about whether or not I want to post this to YouTube or something. The thing is though, is like that'll be a quick way to get me to not finish the playthrough is if I start turning it into YouTube videos. Unless I make it like low effort and just like dead, just like post the VODs. I don't think it would perform very well though, which I don't know how much I care, but it's just like YouTube has just been, I mean, the algorithm ain't been on my side lately anyway, so should I even care about that? It also just gives me more stuff to post, I guess. I don't know. I've been all over the place when it comes to content. Just like kind of lost. I guess I could have been multi-streaming right now on YouTube if I really wanted. Say post it, we'll see. You need a second channel? I've got a couple channels actually. Technically I have 3 channels. One of them's a secret. One of them is the basketball channel that's currently in limbo, and then there's the main channel. Something I've been doing with low to no effort stuff that I know the algo would hate is putting it behind a $2-3 membership only paywall. If there's a mad if it's there for mad cheap, if people want it, archived as long as YouTube exists and doesn't kill the algo. It's not a bad idea. I could do like a little membership thing and just, yeah, like charge like $2 for it while I throw stuff like that up. Because I have access to memberships and stuff like that, but like I've never advertised it or talked about it in videos ever. And I don't like offer like any like special perks really because I don't do, yeah, like I said, I've never even advertised it. I think there's a few people who like, you know, subscribe to whatever just because they saw it, but. Don't forget your secret VOD channel. Well, I don't, that channel's not mine. Like it's me, but like I don't run that or have any involved. A crit? You know what? Let's play it safe. Get up out of there. Be very embarrassing if I died on Route 1. Yeah, I know that's a joke. Yeah, you know that, but a lot of people don't. But I don't actually run that VOD channel. I should have made my own VOD channel a long time ago, but like, I just never did. Can also do the Patreon method Mood be doing with his movie times. I've thought about it. Yeah, the Bulls finally blew up everything and now they've got 17 point guards on the roster, so that's funny. Their deadline was rather interesting to say the least. Alright, one more and we should get Jesus to level up. Billy should be fired. I mean, I don't really think it matters whether or not Billy Donovan stays or goes, just because of like what the expectations are and like what they're doing right now. Like if Billy Donovan was going to be fired, it should have happened years ago. Now it doesn't really matter anymore, because they don't really have anything that they're aspiring toward, or you know what I mean. Like it's just about player development, I guess, and just like getting a top draft pick. My only issue with Billy Donovan as the Bulls head coach is that he just doesn't give the young guys enough minutes. Rob Dillingham, Modest Buzelis. I think Noah Senge's hurt right now, but like some of the young guys should just be playing way more, because like, you know, what are you competing for? You know what I mean? Let them play through their mistakes, let them get their reps. Like my only thing. I wonder how they're going to give all those young point guards a shot at being the guy on the franchise. Well, the thing you have to keep in mind is that like Josh Giddey is like, he's probably still going to be there because he got his extension, right? Rob Dillingham and Rob Dillingham's probably going to stay. Anthony Simons is probably not going to be there next season. Colin Sexton is probably not going to be there next season. What are the guards they have? They have so many guards, I can't remember them all. They got rid of Ayo, they got rid of Kobe. Trey Jones, I could see staying or going. Jaden Ivey will still be there. I mean, it's just a matter of like who shows promise, right? You know, Jaden Ivey is not looking like himself right now. Rob Dillingham hasn't really shown a whole lot of promise, truth be told. I don't know. It's like there's nothing there that's like concrete in terms of those guards. So yeah, the problem, Serticus, that I'm seeing though with Rob is that he's not really getting that much playtime on the Bulls either for some reason. That's just Billy Donovan being Billy Donovan. Yeah, I mean, the pickup of Ayo Dosunmu for the Wolves was pretty good. I think they needed a better playmaker than that, but I like the addition for them. Ivy's contract ends this year. Yeah, I think the Bulls will keep him. He's just not going to get very much money. Which just sucks because like before his leg got snapped by fucking Cole Anthony, the season he was having in Detroit like looked very promising. And like I liked Jaden Ivey a lot from the moment he was drafted. I thought he was very talented. And like I've believed in him, Jalen Duren, and Cade Cunningham like from the start, which is why I was like so surprised that the Pistons were as bad as they were. Obviously, you know, they've turned it all around, and now Jaden Ivey can't be part of it, and that really sucks. But it is what it is. I think the Bulls are content with being a maybe playing team. They shouldn't even want to be a playing team this year. They should want to be as bad as possible. The most fun team in the entire season to watch, or in the entire league to watch this season, to me, has been the Charlotte Hornets. That team is so fun. I'm really hoping that they can continue to push to get to like the 7th or 8th seed at least, so that way they only have to win one playing game in order to make it to the playoffs. I think even if they are 9 or 10, they can still do it, but obviously better chances if they're a higher seed. Right now they're at 10, but they're only half a game behind Atlanta, and I think Miami is 8, and they're like 2 games behind Miami. Like they've been playing so good. The Charlotte Hornets have been super fun. The Spurs have been a treat to watch. The Pistons. Most of I really enjoyed watching this season. Those are the main ones. I was like any team that's like good, I always enjoy watching, truth be told. So like I've been watching a lot of the Celtics and a lot of OKC, obviously, the Nuggets. But the ones I named earlier, those have been like my favorites to watch. Khan has been balling. Like, I've been seeing a lot of talk on the timeline about Khan versus Cooper Flag for Rookie of the Year. And I'm not gonna lie, Khan has my vote. I've definitely watched more Hornets than Mavericks, but I have seen my fair share of Mavericks games, and Cooper Flag has been great. And it also has his own good case, like strong argument for Rookie of the Year. But low key though, I think the way that they both been hooping, Like this could be a co-rookie of the year type of season. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be mad at that. And I'm kind of leaning towards that, honestly. Like if you make me pick, I'm saying Con, but I wouldn't be mad at like they both win. You know, Con has been ridiculous, man. I don't think anybody expected him to be nearly as good as he is. Obviously, he was projected to be good, but he's like, I know this sounds crazy, but he on trajectory to be the greatest shooter of all time. like, I don't know, man. The way he shoot the ball is like, I ain't never seen anything like it. Not as a rookie anyway. Like he's shooting like Steph as a rookie. Like we're talking like 8 to 9 attempts a game on like 44% shooting, like off the dribble, off pin downs, shooting over screens, like off the catch. And the thing is as well is that like, I've seen a lot of people talking about like the rookie of the year race, and they say things like, oh, but like, you know, Cooper does more than just shoot the ball, or like, you know, both sides of the ball matter. And like the niggas who are saying stuff like that as a knock on Con Knipple just lets me know that they're not watching the Charlotte Hornets at all, because Con Knipple also does everything. He is a very capable defender. You know what I mean? He is a good passer and playmaker. He's not LaMelo Ball, obviously, but he's a solid passer and playmaker. He's a decent rebounder for his position. Like he also does everything. Now, is he as good of a defender or as athletic as Cooper Flagg? No, of course not. Cooper Flagg also has more size. Cooper Flagg is a better rebounder. But like the gap between them, like defensively, is not nearly as big as I see niggas on Twitter try to make it seem. At least right now. Cooper projects to probably be a way better defender, but right now it's like it's not like night and day. I heard Conquer Nipple and looked up. No, Con Knipple. That is funny though. This is how you spell his name. Yeah, no, Con Knipple just broke the record for most threes in a season by a rookie, like last night. There's still over 20 games left in the season. He broke the record for most threes in a season by a rookie with 20 plus games still left in the season. Like, bro, what? And remember, he shoots about 8 to 9 attempts from 3 per game and shoots it at a 44% clip. He gonna have like 300 threes. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. Coming out the gate, this good. Like he's so good right now. It's almost like he's so good right now that I almost expect him to be worse next season. Because it's like you can't just get better than this like out the gate. Like who knows what his ceiling is? But he's so good. I'm like, how much better can he really get from this point? Conqueror is a fire nickname. Walking me. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. You know, I wouldn't even like disagree with saying that Cooper Flagg is a better all-around player. I just feel like I've seen people make the argument and like in bad faith. Like they're kind of like, they're making it seem like all Con Knipple does is shoot the ball. Like, oh, all he does is just like take wide open threes. Like, no, like you clearly do not watch. He also is an all-round player that does everything, but is also just way more efficient and a much better shooter than Cooper, and is breaking all types of records. Yeah, he's also like, he could potentially have a 50, 40, 90 season as a rookie, which I don't think has ever been done in the history of the NBA. And especially not like on the type of shooting he's been doing and like scoring that many points per game. He's averaging like 19. Like the Hornets have had a lot of games where Con is like their leading scorer. Imagine him on the Spurs with Wemby. Spurs got plenty going on over there. They'll be all right. Cooper is the guy on the Mavs where Con is not. Sure. But like so. Con now has the most 3-pointers. The Steph Curry with 171 is Con at 207. Yeah, like he's well above Steph in terms of like the rookie record. I think he's also just leading the entire league in 3-pointers made this season. Con Knipple, that is. I think Con Knipple is the player in the entire NBA with the most threes made this season. And he might end the season that way. All right, there we go. We got Pidgey to level 5. Spurs are good with the shooting of spotty. I mean, yeah, Julian Champagny is obviously like a streaky shooter. And then, or is it Justin? I always get them mixed up, the twins. I mean, you gotta remember, it's not all just about Con and LaMelo either. They got Brandon Miller. Like, they got a real roster over there now. Also, with the addition of Kobe White coming off the bench, I love what they're doing in Charlotte, man. Great young team over there. You could argue that they've got the best young three in the league. Especially since, like, Shea is, like, what, like 27 now? He's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, some people might say OKC with Shea, Chet, and J-Dub, but Shea is, like, entering, he's not old, obviously, but he's not, like, a young kid anymore. Like, LaMelo's, like, 24, Brandon's, like, 22, 23, and Con is, like, 20. You know what I'm saying? So... Well, now I've had my coffee and that's what I needed to get going. What is that red box you have? Oh, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I had better show you then. Mind you, I've already got another one, but you know. The Rampart was good, man. A wild Weedle appeared. Team Ponbon rise up. Yeah, I'm thinking Ponbon or Gekwa, but I'm not sure yet. Final Evos are always the actual determining factor for me, but just based off their initial designs, Ponbon and Gekwa got it. I agree with that as well, Complex. Like, I understand that Cooper is the main guy on his team and he is facing, you know, more coverages and, you know, double teams and things of that nature. And like, it's more difficult for him to get his than it is for Con, because Con has Brandon LaMelo along his side as well. Whereas, you know, Cooper doesn't have Anthony Davis anymore. He never had Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? So if there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. I don't think there was anyone else here we need to talk to, but I'll do it anyway, just in case. The Sixers, I forgot about them. They've also been really fun. But you know, the thing is, they stupidly traded Jared McCain, which just makes OKC that much more fun to watch, because I'm a Jared McCain guy. And yeah, like they sold low on him and now he's out there hooping in OKC, which, you know what, I love that for him. He's getting minutes, he's playing well, he's on a team that is a championship contender, he's playing behind an elite guard in Shea, he's got other young guys around him and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I liked him in Philly. I think OKC is going to be even better for him, so shout out to him, bro. Buy a couple more Pokeballs. Actually, we've only used one, right? We got money. I'm gonna buy like 6 more, just in case. All right. You can catch Pikachu in the Veridian Forest, right? I'm pretty sure the encounter rate is really low, but I might go out of my way to try to find a Pikachu. It's only right, you know? Yeah, I love VJ's confidence on the floor. VJ Max is also such a fire, like, nickname for their backcourt. Yeah, I really wonder who the Hornets would have taken if they had the 3rd pick. Would they have stuck with Con, or would they have gone VJ if he was there for them? Because like the word is that like Con was their guy from the jump. Like if VJ was available, how would they have done? And also, what would Con look like right now in Philly? This is one of the things I'd be wondering. I came here with some friends to catch some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. Do I want a Butterfree? Do I want to catch a Caterpie? Isn't there there's an item in here, right? Or is it over here to the right? I think I'm gonna catch a Caterpie. I don't know if I'm gonna actually keep a Butterfree on the team long term, but I think I'm gonna catch one. Beedrill is bonkers. I like Butterfree more though. Yo, Ryu, what's good, man? Ta-da. All right, I don't know if Butterfree is going to be a long-term member on the team, but if anybody would like to name the Caterpie, feel free to let me know. Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. Hey, young Kobe, what's good, man? Anybody want to name the Caterpie? Lakers hate relationship with Luka is hilarious. Like, I have a lot of respect and admiration for Luka Doncic, but he presents a lot of problems as well. I feel like he presents almost as many problems as he presents good things, but we're probably not nearly as good of a team as we are without him, so. This season, I don't really have real expectations for the Lakers. Next season, when Bron is probably gone, then we can start having some conversations. Not that I feel like Bron is holding us back, it's just that, like, you know, we could use that money elsewhere. For someone probably younger and more athletic. If no one wants to drop a sub, I'll just name it myself. Look at Twitter real quick. Based on Twitter, it looks like people are feeling Pombon the most. Brout is the least popular, as I expected. Alright, it's fine to say Braun is holding y'all back. I don't think he is, though, because like he's still a good player. It's just he's not what we need on the team. I feel like phrasing it as Braun is holding us back is like making it seem like it's his fault, when the reality is that him, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic just have overlapping skill sets that don't complement each other very well, and it just hasn't worked out as well as it possibly could have. Is a sub to name him Kobe? Just an FYI for real. Wait, what? Oh, you were responding to someone else. What do I want to name this Caterpie? It's a girl as well. I'm gonna name it Tsubaki. Welcome to the team, Tsubaki. You missed? Tsubaki is too good a name for Pokemon destined for the bench. Not destined for the bench. I'm just saying, like, I'm not hard committed to the idea of keeping it, you know? Or Braun go for his last hurrah. I mean, Donovan Mitchell and James Harden trying to recruit him to Cleveland, and that's obviously like the most expected place for him to end up, right? Go back home. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. There's that item I was looking for. Unless he takes a minimum, that's the only way he can go to Cleveland. I mean, I know that. I mean, he very well might. I know LeBron is all about his bag, but like, you know, to be able to go back home on an actual championship contending team, still play a role, play high level basketball, still get paid to do, you know what I'm saying? Like he might, I don't know, like he very well may not though. I mean, he might still be on the Lakers next season. I really don't know. I don't think it's the most likely thing. I just wouldn't be shocked if he does take a minimum and goes to Cleveland, you know, to play his final season out and retire. He very well might just retire at the end of this season and it wouldn't shock me. How you feeling about the Presents? The Pokemon Presents presentation itself was kind of whatever. It was cool. I enjoyed it. It didn't like blow me away or nothing. But now we're playing some Pokemon Leaf Green. Gen 10 looks interesting enough. You know, I also wasn't blown away by that, but Pokemon Winds and Waves, I'll probably be picking it up. Come on, let's battle them. What'd you think about it, Van? You got on the Celtics versus Nets? The Celtics, what? Ain't the Nets on like a 10-game losing streak or something crazy? Please don't get poisoned. Please don't get poisoned. I asked for one thing. Can't have shit in this house. You know if they added the Deoxys event to Leaf Green like Crystal added Celebi? I don't know for sure, but social media told me that they did, but I don't actually know. Looked way better than Scarlet and Violet. The first trailer with gameplay for those games had choppiness in it. I'm hoping 2027 means they're going to take the time to make it good. Here's hoping, man. Don't have faith, but here's hoping. My expectations are always low with Pokemon Company. I expect the bare minimum. I don't love the starters though. I don't love them either, but you know, maybe they'll have really cool final evos. I do like Pombon and Gekwa. Like, they're not my favorites ever, but they're cool. Brout, you know, my least favorite, but they might have some really cool evos. And that's honestly what's going to matter the most anyway, so. We be playing the Wolverine game? Maybe. Oh, Caterpie. I mean, not Caterpie. Pidgey. I don't got no antidote or nothing on me, do I? No, I don't. Sorry, Pidgey. Damn, Jesus died for our sins. Yeah, if the evolutions are dope, then how they start out really don't matter. I'm trying to think though, are there any starters that like start out kind of ugly and they actually turn into some heat by the end? It's usually not the case. I feel like more often than not, it's like I like the way they start out and don't like the way they end up. Like Fuecoco, for example. I know a lot of people really like Fuecoco. Fuecoco's a cute little guy, I guess. I don't like his evos though, like Skeledirge. Are there any Pokemon where I don't like their like baby form, but I like the final evo? Starters. Gen 4 grass type. I like Turtwig more than Torterra. Actually, I don't really like either of them that much. It might be the same in my head, actually, the more I think about it. It's not a big Turtwig guy. Rowlet thought his final Evo was first Evo for me. I think Rowlet is just like banger all the way through, start to finish. Yo, Sora, thank you for the 12 months. Greatly appreciate it. Whole year being subscribed to the Asakura clan. Appreciate you, gang. Ashwada with Samurai. I agree. But that's what I'm saying is that like I think a lot of starters, if anything, I like their baby form more than the final form. It's usually not the other way around. This might be the weakest starter lineup since Gen 5. I'll reserve whether or not I agree with that until we see the final Evos one day. I hate Totodile. Take it back. You apologize to him right now. Right now. No, hold on. This playthrough is on hold until you apologize to Totodile. Take it back. Tell Taffy you're sorry. He's waiting. He accepts your apology. Smooch. Bro, the Gen 2 starter hate is always so crazy to me. Gen 2 to me are the best. Their final ones might not be the best, but as far as like how they actually start out, I got poisoned again? I know first evos are important, but you should spend like the first 2 hours of the game with them. But you spend, yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying is like how they start out really don't matter that much to me if the finals are dope.